And that was Matt Costa with Sunshine, the latter part of that little singing couplet. The first being Brighter Than Sunshine by Aqualung. Hey, Aqualung! That was Aqualung, not Aquarius. As I said before, I was, of course, thinking of the song Aquarius by Fifth Dimension, which is also known as hashtag Let the Sunshine, in keeping with the theme of sun and shining on this very day, Thursday, the 27th of February. Hey, Aqualung! So we might hear some Aquarius a little later on, and of course, for those of you who are thinking, you know, you do realise that they're not Aquarius because it is literally February, so it means they're Pisces. You do realise that? Yes, I do realise that. Those listeners out there on Planet Radio, yeah, I hope you know that they're not Aquarius. They're Pisces. They're not Gemini. They're not. What's another star sign? Jupiter. I don't know. Magnesium, phosphorate, potassium. They're not potassium. They're literally Pisces. Yes. Thanks, Mother. Do you ever leave your teaspoon in your coffee? What a weird thing. What a weird thing. Do you ever just leave your teaspoon in your coffee and then you might find yourself drinking your coffee? There's a teaspoon in my way and now it's up my nose. Is that a weird thing or is that just me? Maybe not. If it is just me, let it fly. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. If it's not don't hesitate to not text in about it. Nursery rhymes. There's one for you. We're gonna jam a little bit on nursery rhymes here. It is Thursday, 27th of February, which is the date in history that nursery rhymes were first confectionaried, and by that I mean they were first made into sweets, of course, for your local sweet shop. Ye old sweet shop. Good spot actually that on Dawson Street, Dame Street, Damson Street, Damson Diner, hashtag Key, hashtag Vibes, hashtag Southpaw DJs, hashtag absolutely having the best Sunday night of my life, hashtag Conor O'Donoghue. By that I mean, of course, nursery rhymes were literally made up on this day, and I think probably it was about the 1600s. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. There's definitely some subtext going on in the nursery rhymes. I'm gonna bring my steamy compatriot Robbie in on this one. Robbie, how you getting on?
Grand.
He's the man himself. We were talking about nursery rhymes a little bit earlier on, and it confuses me as much as the next guy. What's going on there? Do you know what I mean? What? There's something going on. Goldilocks and the three bears. There's something weird going on there. And I'm not going to say it explicitly, but
yeah, definitely something. It's like the what we were talking about, the Ring a Rosie.
Yeah, what's that about?
Written about the Black Plague or something.
What is it? Ring a Rosie, a pocket full of a tissue. We all fall down. We all fall down, as in.
Yeah. So I think it was something about the tissue was that back then they didn't know anything about like things being spread from person to person.
Okay.
So. I mean, even nowadays they tell you, like, if you have a flu or a cold, you know, use the tissue.
Use the tissue.
To stop you spreading it. But, an awful lot into the nursery rhymes when you could Google it and see why they were written.
What each one is about. What the story with each nursery rhyme is. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in a good friend of ours, Biggie Smalls, back from the dead, to chat to us a little bit about some nursery rhymes. Let's hit the track, Robbie, and see how it goes. It's just that one there. This one right here, yeah. Okay, is everyone ready? Manage it.
Huh, yeah. This one's dedicated to all my people listening to nursery rhymes out there, and all the people told me I'll never amount to nothing. Yeah. It's all good, baby, baby. Huh. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Huh. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Huh. When the blazing sun goes down, when nothing shines upon, then you show your little light, twinkle, twinkle all the night. A Jack be nimble, Jack be nick. Jack be quick, a Jack be a jump over a candlestick. Huh, a Jack jumped high, a Jack jumped low, a Jack jumped over and burned his toe. Huh. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man? Huh, who lives on Drury Lane? Huh. I know the Muffin Man. Huh, I know the Muffin Man. Yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Huh, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Huh. All the king's horses, all the king's men, I could have put Humpty back together again. Huh. A biggie baby in the middle, cold this for shizzle, huh? And mama, huh, yeah, hush little baby, don't you cry, don't say a word. A big papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird, huh? Yeah, a big baby, a big papa gonna buy you a diamond ring, huh?
Biggie Smalls, it's great to hear. Great to hear your voice again. And on nursery rhymes of all things sacred, all things white and wonderful, all creatures great and small, all things bright and beautiful, the Lord God loves them all. Moving swiftly but not too surely, onto something that has caught myself and Rob Ayer's attention. Robbie, tell me a little bit about these unpredictable predictive texts. It's something we were chatting about not too long ago, and it caught our attention that you got to be careful with predictive texting, because you never know what you're going to bloody come up with when you're texting. Steve Jobs will type in something accidentally when you're putting on something. You might want to say, I'm just going to the shops, and it might come out as, I'm literally in convulsions of agony. And someone would, honestly, some of the things that predictive text change for you, you'd bloody be surprised, and you'd like it rather than lump it, as they say. So we're gonna come back to that after these short advertisement breaks, and we might have a little tune as well in the meantime. This is a little word from our sponsors.
I've been with them for ages.
Imelda May, international music star, credit union member.
The credit union is different. It's all about the